was mine had Little Baby, and they were every flavor. So barbecue, salt, vinegar, garlic, all of those.
All the things.
All the things. It was so they were so good, but they were super sour.
Yeah.
But they were really good. And then that was it. Hi, Isis. And that was it. That was my evening.
You guys remember those potato chips that were ketchup flavored?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
was it like
so
ketchup
gross.
and barbecue or something? Or
No,
they just ketchup?
Just ketchup. That was so gross.
Yeah, because ketchup is one of those things that
They
you
were like this
only
big.
like to eat when you are eating
When you're
ketchup.
eating it, you don't want to smell it.
Yeah.
Well, if you're not eating it. Like, you
Yeah.
don't want ketchup around you if you're not consuming it. Because it's horrible smelling.
It's
But I don't
vinegary.
like ketchup chips.
Vinegary.
I guess it's the same as, like, French fries with ketchup, right?
That's
But-
American ketchup, though. That's only American ketchup is vinegary.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
American, you get like Caribbean ketchup is very sweet.
Sweet.
And,
Yep.
like,
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
sweet.
Yep. Yep.
I got tore up by mosquitoes last night, though. I'll tell you that much.
What was you doing with the mosquitoes?
Nothing. Sitting outside in the park, just chilling. But that was,
Chilling out, maxing
very
out,
chill.
sipping down,
Yeah, very chill evening that I
You
had.
took the children to the park.
Yeah, I said that. I sat out at the sprinklers with the boys, and that was that. That was my evening. Just very, very chill. I don't know. Yeah, for some reason yesterday, like my sensitivities were heightened. My
Your chakras?
yeah, my attitude was bad and all that. But I'm better now, so that's it. How was your evening, Tris?
My morning was not good yesterday morning.
Yeah, Tristan was a little messed up.
I had
a
the
little
diesel.
cyclosporia.
I had on Wednesday. I DJ'd for at Bleachers Bar, and shout out to the bartenders. But when you get old, you can't drink all the liquors.
Yeah.
And you can't drink cheap liquor.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, for some reason, Lansdowne Street has a lot of cheap liquor.
Oh.
Lansdowne Street has a lot of cheap liquor.
It's called well drinks, right? That's what
Well
they call it?
drinks?
A well, yeah.
Yeah,
What's that mean?
They're the cheap liquor that they
Oh,
use
that
to
you
fill
get
up.
used to get.
Yeah.
Used to get.
Yeah.
I don't like
Get
that.
messed up.
Yeah, and I only had 2 drinks, and those 2 drinks had me
Not well.
not well, not well until the next day at all.
Yeah.
At all.
It's the cheap stuff.
Yeah, it is the cheap stuff.
Remember
It is.
that time, Danielle, we bought some cheap vodka?
Yes,
And
all the time.
it smelled like
Vomit.
gasoline.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what it was. It was so terrible. But anyhow, yeah. Sorry about that, Triz. Hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, man. Other than that, man, chilling like a hubcap in the fast lane, pimping cool like hurt.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Cool like hurt. I like that.
Cool like hurt?
Yeah, cool hurt. You know the rap.
Oh, cool like hurt.
Yeah,
Bye,
cool
Tristan.
like hurt.
So, with the interest of, and Isis is here.
Yes. Good morning.
How are
Okay.
you, Danielle? Tell us.
Oh, yes. Yesterday, Seth and I
Yeah.
attended the DA forum
Yeah.
at Hibernian Hall. It was a packed house.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was
Can imagine.
pretty spicy.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Can
We'll talk about that in the news, but it's going that race is probably going to be one of the most looked after races.
Yeah.
One of them said yesterday, this is probably going to be the only time that we're all 3 gonna ever talk to each other. So
Wow.
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
So it was very, I think that all 3 of the candidates are extremely different. And it's going to be like people are gonna have to make a choice.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to make a choice. It's not like the lesser of 2 or just 2 parties and whatever. Like everybody had some really strong support in the room yesterday.
Wow.
So it's going to be very, very, very interesting.
Spicy.
And when is this in September or
This
November?
one moves forward in September, right?
Yeah, September 1st. And I don't think there's a candidate on the other side. So
Yeah.
basically that's
Oh.
Because all 3 of these are in the same.
Democrat.
Yes.
Democrat.
I mean, it's
Democrat.
Massachusetts.
Right.
Yeah, so we're not going to get a Republican opposer.
Wow.
That's
Really?
interesting,
That's
yeah.
interesting too, though. I
Yeah.
would think that
they
they
right on September 1st. You know, it's like
September
school
1st, and
starting
that's
Labor Day.
soon.
Yeah, that's
In a few weeks.
yep in a few weeks, maybe 3 weeks.
Not so 2 people move. Oh, just one.
The winner. That's
Oh,
pretty
the
much it.
winner. That's it.
Yeah,
I mean, you have to run and be voted on in November. But
Yeah.
but you're just there.
You're just there.
Somebody
You're
gonna
not
fill in the
voting.
vote.
Nobody's against you.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's intense. It's intense.
Yeah, man.
That's why they go so hard right now.
Yeah.
Right.
What are y'all feeling?
So with that, I think that's the first story of the whatever.
Yeah.
So let's
Start the
officially
show.
start the show, and then let's go right into
yes,
them.
let's do it.
Let's
Let's
do
do
it.
it.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Boston, New England, let the sunlight in. Saucy and Friends in the morning. We're ready to begin. Yeah, find us at sparkfmonline.com. Saucy and Friends in the morning. Yeah, we got it going on.
Zeta. I didn't know what went into how that song started. So, and
Hello.
then you
Hello.
distracted me. So I couldn't get it. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
like
that.
that.
Same one. All right, people. Today is Friday. It is Friday, and it is the 7th of August. Friday, the 7th of August. It is 9:33 a.m. in the morning. Currently, it is hot as hell. It is 85 degrees, but it feels like 91. We're supposed to hit a high of 92. So if it feels like 91 right now at 85, we're supposed to hit 92. What is going to feel like when we get to 92?
They said it would feel like the hundreds.
Oh,
They said earlier in the week it's gonna feel like the hundreds.
that sounds crazy.
I don't want it.
Me either. Today I was just simply walking the dog. By the time I got back into the house, I was drenched.
Yeah.
There's no way of avoiding it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't.
I left my AC on in the house because I'm just like I
Yeah,
can't
you
come
can't.
back. I'm on the 3rd floor and you hit a wall of heat when you walk through my
so
front
that's
door.
what happened. I'm on the 3rd floor too.
Yeah.
And yesterday I was helping my son clean out his room,
I wouldn't have done that.
which should have been on a episode of Hoarders.
Oh, no.
Because when I finally got him to lift up the bed, I said, "Oh my God!" It was just so many things.
You-
it was
you-
just so many things.
You had quite an adventure in your home.
Oh my
yesterday.
God. Let me tell you guys, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm sleeping. Hold on. Wait for it.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping soundly because I am sound asleep. It is 3:30 in the morning. I only know that because I had to wake up. And I'm hearing a sound in my room and I'm like, oh shit, I must have mice. And the dog's in there and he gets up and he's looking around. I'm like, wait, I turn on the light. There is a friggin' bat flying around
What?
in
Oh
my
my
room.
God.
It's flying. I'm like, that can't be a bird because the wings are so, it's brown. It was just flying. What? I'm sitting
Hell
there.
no.
Bro,
Hell no.
the sweat that instantly started to fall from my body. I'm trying to get out because in my head, I'm like, the bat's gonna bite me. I'm gonna get tetanus. then Sparkle is gonna try to eat the bat, and then he's gonna get rabies. I was like, how do I get out? So I'm trying to take the sheets off my bed to wrap it around my body, and I'm running through the house and I'm screaming. My son's in the other room. He hasn't heard anything. He's sleeping dead asleep, like fine. I'm running to the living room. I don't have my phone. The phone is in the room. I'm looking. It's flying around in my room. I'm seeing the shadow on the walls. I run downstairs. I'm like, Daddy, help me. And he's like, I'm like, you know what?
Tomorrow.
You're demoted. You're not my dad. You're my cousin. And from now on, and I'm leaving this house. And I go back upstairs, and I don't see it. I'm not hearing it. I can't find it. So I just slept like this the whole time in the room. All the lights on like this. I was like,
To that, I say a resounding hell no.
hell no. Oh, what the
Oh
hell?
no, I would not.
Oh my God.
Left that house.
I was like, first of all, where did the bat come from? How did it get in here? And why is it flying?
And where is it now?
And where is it now?
There's a lot of bats around here.
Is it?
Yeah, we got a lot of
That's
that.
what I told her. That's what I told her. Like, well, you should have came to my house. I don't understand why you didn't come to my house. What happened?
Your mic is very loud. Push it in. Push.
Yeah.
Push,
We gotta put some tape on
It's getting strained. So what's going on is it's getting pulled. So you gotta push it back.
You do it. Yeah.
Because I don't know what you're talking
But
about.
yeah, it was rather frightening. I am traumatized.
Is it still there?
Seth, I wouldn't know.
Oh,
I don't. That's the thing. I don't know where it went. So I closed all the doors except my bedroom and the kitchen door. It wasn't in the kitchen and it wasn't in the bedroom.
You don't know where it went or from whence it came.
I don't know where and how because I didn't even know that we had bats.
We have bats.
Yeah, that's crazy. Where do bats come from?
That's what I
Franklin Park.
Franklin Park. Really?
Seriously.
I did see a bat at the zoo.
Oh, our Arboretum. We forget how close that we are to nature over here. We're very close to
Sure.
nature.
But how did they get in my room?
That's
It could
another
be-
question.
That has happened maybe about 2 years ago in my mother's bedroom. My mother's bedroom is a whole third floor.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
third
So
floor.
she has 3 windows,
Yeah.
2 side windows, and then 1 window facing. So one of the windows she has cracked. She always keeps it in summertime. She doesn't like AC, so she had her window cracked, and I guess a bat flew up in her room.
She has it cracked with no screen? What is what?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
She didn't have so she had it cracked. It went in, went through the room.
Yeah.
And then eventually I had to corner it inside of a window, and I had to put a sheet up so that in that area of the window so that it could, and then I had to nail it so that it could just fly out.
Yeah.
And eventually it flew
AI
out.
says that
it was a lot.
they usually enter a house through gaps near the roof, added
Yeah.
vents,
Third
Yeah.
or loose sidings.
Yeah.
Or a chimney. You have a chimney?
I do have. I'm on the 3rd floor, and literally the roof is right there. I was like, no, it was just I was like, I'm gonna turn into Batgirl, and that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be a part of Marvel Comics, and a werewolf at 12 o'clock. So
My God.
all of that happened.
All of a sudden, you don't like the sun.
Yes, and now I'm, I don't like garlic. I have an urge to drink blood. Things
Terrible.
as such.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Woke up drinking sorrow.
Oh, look at you. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's rare.
What if it landed on my face?
Death.
Those are the things that you have to think
Death
about.
Still
immediately.
sleeping and then like you
Death
woke up and it
immediately
was
to
right
me.
there.
Oh, my boy's coming in the building, DJ Sheen. That's my boy.
I think he's been emailing.
Yeah, he
Okay,
has.
but with that said, let's get into this show because we got a lot of grounds to cover. Usually when Seth is here, we go through all of the good stuff, a deep dive into the local news, and then we will discuss as such.
Yeah.
Miss Tony?
Let's go. Let's
Kristen?
go. Good morning, Seth. How are
Wait,
you
you didn't wait for your
today?
song.
Oh, my song. My
You
song.
got a song?
Oh, yes.
Oh, listen
Yeah,
to
listen
it,
to
Seth.
my
It's so
song.
good.
All right, here it is. Time for Roundaway News.
What's the word? Tell me now. It's time for Around the Way News with Miss Tony B. Knowing.
We get fancy around here.
FM dot
That's new.
cam.
Like that. You like that. Whoosh. All right. All right. Starting off right away, let's get into it. Last night was the DA Forum. And let's talk about what happens. Tristan actually has a clip from the DA Forum last night. Oh, yeah, I didn't even touch it.
I know it's not you. It's not you.
Okay, so the Suffolk County District Attorney candidates faced off in a fiery forum last night at Hibernian Hall as the 3 candidates for Boston prosecutor faced off in a tense forum Thursday in Roxbury. Suffolk County District Attorney Kevin Hayden, former Suffolk County District Attorney Rachel Rollins, and former Suffolk County Assistant District Attorney Linda Champion made their cases to voters ahead of the Democratic primary.
Here
Yes,
is the clap. Here is the clip. And then we'll get into it. They
Yes.
did have some nice chicken and rice, though, that I had last night.
No, everybody
wanted
ate
some
it.
of
Time
that.
I got back there, it was gone.
Oh, it was good. By the time I was like, ooh, give me 2 little pieces and some rice. That was good.
All right? Because we need to call out when people are wrong.
I didn't have one foot out the door for 3 years looking for something bigger
15
and better.
seconds.
Well, tense moments tonight as a full house in Roxbury watched Suffolk County's 3 Democratic candidates for district attorney face off in what is likely to be the only debate before September's primary. We do want to get out to our Griffin Gonzalez, who listened to that debate And he has the latest for us outside the Suffolk County Superior Courthouse. Griffin, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Priscilla. 3 candidates on the stage tonight, all 3 explaining why they believe they get the top job here in Boston. But truthfully, all 3 of them not mincing words when it comes to why they are more qualified than the other people on that stage.
You only know Kevin because I left to become your U.S. attorney.
This person left her job, and now she wants it back because nothing else worked out for her. And it didn't work out for her because of her lack of ethics and integrity.
So I don't care who has held the seat. There has been no change.
Shots fired across the stage Thursday night as Democratic candidates for Suffolk County District Attorney faced off in a debate. The debate featured current District Attorney Kevin Hayden alongside Linda Champion and former District Attorney Rachel Rollins, who's looking to return to her role after leaving previously to serve as a U.S. attorney.
Roxbury, Dorchester, Mattapan, we've seen an uptick in shootings and homicides.
The number of people shot and not killed in the city of Boston last year was at an all-time recorded record low of 103.
The night featured a number of back-and-forth jabs between the 2 previous DAs, criticizing each other's handling of the office while in charge.
Because all they're talking about and doing is personal attacks on each other, and it's about making sure every child in our community has safe streets and safe neighborhoods.
Hayden disagrees, arguing that the city is safer than ever and his office needs to continue their work.
Look at the results. Under my administration, we have had historically low crime rates.
Rollins saying Hayden has lost the progress made under her own leadership.
Right? We are seeing people with firearms getting arrested with multiple open gun cases. We need a DA that is going to make people work.
Meanwhile, Linda Champion arguing it's just time for a new boss altogether.
I think we deserve more than people who want to weaponize the legal system. Let's go in a new direction.
Wow.
Now, one of the biggest topics of discussion tonight, police body-worn cameras and when that footage is released. That obviously is a big topic right now, given the death of Mr. Stevenson from a Boston police officer by the name of Nicholas O'Malley. That trial is currently we're waiting for it, I should say. But that release of that body cam footage has not been made by District Attorney Hayden. The other 2 district attorneys on that stage tonight saying they would like to see that camera footage released way earlier than trial. Reporting in Boston tonight, Griffin Gonzalez, NBC 10.
That was a topic last night that I don't think that anybody came to a good conclusion about. I think what they were trying to say is if you charge someone that quickly, there must have been some damning evidence that he should be charged. So if that is the case, then we should be able to see it because there shouldn't be any conflict about what's going to happen once people see the tape.
Okay.
So I get that part. I still personally feel like it should not be released until the trial starts. And then it comes out then just for, public opinion or whatever. He talked about it when he was here on the show.
Yeah.
But how do you guys feel about that? Should they release the footage? What you think, Seth?
I think it should be case by case. On this particular one, the DA, Kevin Hayden, was saying that it could compromise justice in either direction.
Yeah.
I think we're all kind of like the Romans now. We want to see, we want to see blood in the arena. We want it done now. And we want to make our judgments and move on.
Exactly.
There's not a trial for another year and a half, but we're ready to move on from it.
Why is it so long for this trial?
And everything is on video. I mean, we're used to that. I mean, I think in the past, such things just took more time and people were okay with that. But now everything's instant.
I think as long as the family has seen it, then I'm fine with that.
That's a big piece of it too. Would you really want to see your son 100 million times?
And then, and not only the news will show it, but the amount of shares, the amount of people taking their own videos and doing whatever they want to do on social media is going to be, that's just a reoccurring visual of what happened.
I know. I'm thinking about that family of the young man that was killed on Sunday night, and it's just like they are gonna see that.
Yeah.
I've seen it how many times. So
Yeah.
imagine how many times that's crazy.
By the way, there's a GoFundMe for the young man that was killed on
Kimani.
Yeah, Kimani, right.
Yeah, his mom wants to send him back to Jamaica to be buried.
Because he was only here for like 2 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he just came here like 2 years ago to Boston, and that is the fate of the young fella.
But let's get back to the debate last night.
Yeah.
Tell us how you guys felt about that. How was it? What was it like in the room? Like, what was going on? What are your opinions about like what they said?
The room was explosive.
Yeah.
To be really honest with you, it was a lot of oohs and ahs little comments being thrown out, and there was a couple of times where it got a little rowdy. With the opposing
on the stage or in the crowd.
Both.
Okay.
Both. The crowd, like I said, each one of them had their staunch supporters in there.
Yeah.
So if somebody jabbed at somebody else, then the room would erupt a little bit.
Okay.
Seth was in the front, so I'm in the front. So I'm not sure like what the energy was like over there.
Yeah.
Between the timekeepers, between moderation. Shout out to Courtney Boston, who did a phenomenal job dealing with the crowd and the candidates and the time clock and the rules.
Well, she's a school teacher.
She
so
is.
She's like, all right.
Y'all gonna have to chill out.
Clap 3 times so you hear
Exactly.
me.
So she did a really good job moderating, but it was an energy-filled room.
Yeah.
People were really kind of into whoever their candidate is. They are sticking by their candidate.
I mean, I think that clip that we just saw, the newscaster that was giving that clip, he caught it. He said, "Shots fired.
Yeah.
It's intense." Da 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 da.
Linda's first words that she spoke was kicking the door, waving the 4-4.
What did she say?
I don't even know what she said. It was just like, everybody was just like, oh.
Really?
Oh, this is... She set the tone, but then Seth and I was discussing a couple of times she got a little bit drowned out because the other two do have like real personal relationships, real personal
beef.
Yeah, beef.
Yeah. Janet said that she thinks that Linda might pull through because people are going to be split between Hayden and Rachel. That's a thing. Yeah. Linda seems like so you said she came out shooting. Oh wow, because she seemed really
no.
Oh no, Linda.
No. Linda is a jalapeno.
No. I know that. But she seemed in the clip that we saw, she seemed really
docile a little bit. Yeah, but they got a good clip of her because she didn't back down. She's a tough one.
Yeah.
I think that her biggest issue is going to be her alignment with the police. She's a very back the blue type of victims first. Get rid of them. Prosecute. Like, we've got to save our streets. We got people to feel safe. I understand that angle that she's coming from. I think that with the hood, it might not settle too much.
Yeah, because what she's supporting the police. She wants the police around, all of that stuff. So okay, all right. Well, I mean, of course, we have a couple of weeks until the race. We'll find out what happens then. And at this point, we've spoken to all three. Yeah. 3 candidates here at Spark FM. And what about you, Seth? Well, like, what have you?
I mean, I was up front asking questions. I was one of the panelists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So people were at my back and I heard it all, and people were at my front and I heard it all, and then there were people on the side doing all kinds of other stuff. And I told someone this morning, I said it was like watching an episode of Hot Bench. That's
I like Hot Bench.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then Linda over here with the lasso of truth every now and then, like ripping it out. And, I think that with her, she did a really good job because at the very beginning, it was like immediately, it was like a Mike Tyson fight between the two of Rachel and Kevin Hayden. They came out just like boom, 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 like pit bulls, And she's over here on the side, and she was starting to like fall off the stage, this is going to be between them and she's going to be over here.
Yeah.
And I thought she did a good job of like inserting herself when it came her turn to talk. She put herself in it and, kind of like, I'm not going to be pushed out of here.
Yeah.
And I think, there was like a boxing match between the two of them, and then she was over here. I know she's a fighter. I've had a lot of experience with her in the past, running for offices and even as a realtor sometimes.
Yep.
And, you know, she's not docile, right?
Yeah, she's not.
But she came across last night as like, you know, I'm the sensible choice.
Yeah.
And then the other two are like, I hate you, and I'm going to punch you after this. You know?
Yeah.
And it was interesting, you know, that you don't see a DA's race. I mean, these are all lawyers.
Yeah.
You know, they're all like white papers and research and data type of people. And the justice system moves slow, and so do they.
Yeah.
But they were not slow or methodical last night. It was really very emotional.
Yeah, it was.
And I want to give a shout out to Daryl Smith. I don't know if you guys know Daryl. Daryl,
Yes.
Communities of Color.
Yep.
So he organizes these things. He's done many of them. I've worked with him.
Is that who did it? Okay, because I was trying to figure
Well,
out.
one of many, but
yeah.
consistently and he's also involved in the ward committees. I think Ward 14 he's involved with, but he brings them all together. We've had one at Morning Star. We've had one three times over there at Hibernian. One at Brook Charter, and he always brings a good show, orderly, good questions, and exactly why people show up. And
Nice.
so he lives here on Blue Hill Avenue corridor, and he's a mover and shaker. Yeah, I've never been to his house, but I always imagine if I walked in, there'd be like a situation room, 50 TVs, and Daryl's on 5 phones. He's a good guy. Daryl's a good guy.
Daryl Smith.
And they did a good job organizing.
I think it's interesting that this is the only debate that they will have.
Yeah.
I know it's hard. You know, people ask the newspaper to get involved and do a debate. It is hard work. I've done it in the past.
Because that one also
don't want to do that.
Yeah.
It seems like tough to just get them there. Because this one got rescheduled a couple times, I think.
Oh, did
4
it?
times.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what's hard about getting people together?
You know, they have a lot of, you know, these consultants talking in their ear. You know, you don't want to get out there. You do. You know, today you'd want to get out tomorrow. It's really just hard within the campaign to get them all in one place. And, you know, some people, it doesn't do them any good to get out there.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
it's tough. And it's hard to control the audience. You never know what's going to happen.
I mean, clearly.
So just a couple of weeks, we'll find out what happens there, and I think it's going to be very, very interesting. All right, we took a deep dive into the summer street closures of Talbot Ave, Old Road, and Franklin Park Road.
Yeah, let's get into this.
Yeah, let's talk about that because we talked about it a little yesterday. I think we read an article from the Reporter, and about how they think that it was a success to have that going about. So give us some insight there.
Okay, this has happened since 2020. I mean, that was sort of when it all started. And,
right, but Old Road was new this year, right?
No,
Closing down
this
Old
has been a
Road?
problem before, and they kind of quelled it, and then it's back.
Which one is Old Road?
Behind the health center, across from the zoo.
Glenway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one block.
Yeah.
2 blocks, but they pack it. You know, there's hookahs in the streets. I mean, it is. If you run into it, you are done.
It's a body.
Yeah.
You are done. Yeah, it is something.
So,
I mean,
are these closures effective?
yeah, I mean, there's 2 lines of thought. Like people from Mattapan, Roxbury, and further out in Dorchester hate it.
Yeah.
This is horrible. The concept's horrible. You know, you're closing off our neighborhood.
Yeah.
People who live right near it say it's the best thing they've ever. And that includes Chris Worrell and Brian Worrell. The best thing that they've ever seen.
Yeah.
There is one business, the Carver Den. They're having a little bit of a hard time because it's closed off.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know, if they close it at 8, 10 o'clock, you know, they have parties, they have birthday parties, you know. They have stuff going on.
Yeah.
So they do have a back door or a back entrance, but it's really hard to find. You have to go up Harvard, down another street, down
around
another
the back.
street.
Yeah.
And some people are coming from out of town. It's really hard to figure out how to do it. So they've taken a hit, and hopefully people can the police can figure out how to work with them to smooth that out.
That sucks.
I mean, one time I had a hard time getting home, like, because I was like, oh, shoot, they're closed. And then they close it all the way up to the Lee School. So, you know, like, if you're coming down that way, then you have to go through the back or whatever. And then Harvard Street becomes, you know, that Harvard Street light anyway to get to Blue Hill Ave. Down
5-minute light.
You missed 5 lights. You know, like, you could see them.
Yeah, because there's only 3 cars that get in when you get to
It's terrible.
They've got to change that.
So I mean, I've gone down there a couple of times just to do walkthroughs and see like around 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because I don't live far from there. Harvard Street was backed up. I went down the Sunday after the Puerto Rican festival.
Yeah.
Right. It was still madness.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
So
Absolutely.
Harvard Street was backed up from that Blue Hill light all the way to Glenway.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
And not moving. And
And if you're
ambulances
stuck
coming.
back there, you're done.
Yeah.
Don't go.
Just
don't
park your car.
Yeah.
Park your car and walk.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but on the other hand, Talbot was a ghost town, like the top said. It's like, you know, if you live there, the people who live there, you got to feel bad for them.
Yeah.
I
because
miss some of
is
it.
crazy.
What part do you miss?
I miss some of it.
I think, you know, for the most part, I just feel like everything can be done in modernity or whatever.
Moderation.
Modernity. In moderation. The problem becomes when you stop respecting the neighborhood. So, okay, you want to be out there and you want to hang out till 8 or 9 o'clock. At what point do you shut it down? Y'all want to go till 3 o'clock in the morning playing these
Sunday.
El Punto cars.
Monday,
And it's like, now is when it becomes a problem. Before, when I was up and just getting ready for it was annoying, but you know, I could deal with it.
Yeah.
At a certain point, we trying to go to sleep.
Exactly.
You should too.
I remember COVID on it was a Sunday night into Monday morning, and they were out there across the street from me until 7. Not even until it was 7 o'clock in the morning, and they were still out there.
But I don't understand how that happens with B3 being down right there and B2 being on the opposite side. What is the problem?
Exactly. I
Whoop,
don't know.
whoop.
Yeah.
Well, that was a question that I was hoping would have been asked last night.
Yeah.
You know, how are you going to prosecute this stuff if it's getting that far out of hand?
Yeah.
Because it always does lead to a shooting, a fight, or something.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
So
absolutely
it's
true.
not just people out there. There are groups of people who go out, hang out, have fun, and move on.
Yeah.
It's not always a problem. That park is not a place that should be silent. You know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, when it's 4 in the morning and you've had 3 bottles and you're ready to put your fist in someone's face.
Seriously, right. And Don Julio needs to be a sponsor because the amount of Don Julio bottles that you find.
That tells the story right there.
My goodness. It's hot outside, and parents at the Mather School in Dorchester are using the heat to push for air conditioning in K through 6 school at Mead House Hill.
That's
The
my old
Mather.
school.
That's the oldest publicly funded school in the nation.
Yes, it is.
In the nation. They don't have AC in there?
It's the oldest school in the nation. What AC they gonna have?
They can't even put a little portable
They
AC.
didn't update it.
They got pilgrims with
All
them.
these It's a 1905 era building,
Wow.
100 degrees in the classroom last June. Crazy. While the older schools have installed window units, the windows at the Mather roll out.
Oh. What the hell is a rollout window?
Okay.
Oh.
They go like this, maybe.
Oh.
Screws up the AC.
I'm sorry. Y'all got to shut that school down and redo
What,
it.
that's what I'm
crazy.
saying. Why you shut down another course of college,
Exactly.
but you don't shut down
That's
this
the
one
exact thought that
because
came to
it
my
don't
head.
got no AC. If it don't got no AC, do that mean it don't
did
got
get
no
hot in there.
heat?
I remember that.
It's got heat, but you
Oh.
know,
It got heat.
I've
got
been
hot
in there in
water
the winter.
heat.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Hot
They said
water.
parents aren't happy with the current responses and noted previous solutions included more fans and popsicles.
Oh wow. Wow.
I need a fan and a popsicle in here right now because it is hot in here.
It is
BPS told them the problem is the electrical system, which cannot support a building-wide air conditioning plan. Upgrading the electrical could trigger a much bigger project to improve items like ADA accessibility and much more expensive fixes.
They should have been fixed at school.
Yes,
I mean, that's the feds, the
100%.
nation should fix that school.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. There's a lot of these schools the same exact age. Like the homeschool, Leanne. You've got Leanne on here.
Right.
Same exact age, and they've been able to retrofit them with window units and things like that, and it actually does work. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
But this school, it's like the windows are different. It's just it hasn't been kept up in the same way, and they're really hitting. They're hitting a wall because the parents say, "Okay, it's difficult. Do something. You just got something has to be done."
Something. I mean, a little portable AC, the ones that you put water in the bottom and it flows out, something like that.
Well, they've using those, but it's just not enough.
And those things don't.
Meeting House Hill. Where is this Mather? Up there.
Meeting House Hill right there in Uphams.
Up
At the top,
okay,
at
up
the
there.
top of the hill.
So, okay.
White church, by that white church, behind the white church.
Right. So then next story, Ronan Park in Dorchester is getting a huge upgrade this summer with a $3.45 million upgrade.
Yeah, and they closed down the way to walk.
Yeah, that is gate around there now.
$3.45 million to improve the park when the children are getting popsicles and more fans. Come on.
Very
We've
touche.
got it's a 6, 7.
Yeah, 6.
It's gotta happen there. That's crazy. So they're $3.45 million. The project will include a new playground, ADA walking loops, but they don't want to give ADA accessibility to the school.
Maybe a little more expensive. I don't know.
A picnic area, a revamped overlook area to take in the view, and hugely upgraded basketball courts to handle the summer basketball program hosted by the folks like Nucket, Hurt, and the Cape Verdean Association. What'd you say?
The basketball court, they literally just painted it. So I don't understand. The park is fine.
The revamp is long overdue and also contains less visible improvements like stormwater drainage chambers and the like. Steph, I'm really having a hard time with you putting this story right after that.
I didn't think of it that way, but now I see what you mean.
Because it's the same area, right?
Yeah, it's walking distance.
It's walking distance. That's crazy.
Down the hill and up the hill.
and I mean, Ronan Park, like, why is that such a huge focus?
It really needed it. I mean, yeah.
What are they doing to it?
New playground, splash pads, all that stuff.
Dog park.
Yeah.
No, the dog park stays.
I have video of Sparkell rolling around in Ronan Park.
Yeah, I mean, the playground equipment was
maybe the playground
was worn out. And really, like, you know, it's one of the best views in the city.
It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And they really never took advantage of that.
Yeah.
There's no like great way to sit there and just enjoy it.
Yeah,
you know?
you're right.
And, so they're going to do that. They're going to have those swing benches so you can sit there and swing.
Nice. They're going to do it.
And they have a little picnic gathering area there now. They're going to do.
Very nice.
The basketball courts got. I mean, they were. You know, nobody used them for a long time, and now they're back. You know, the summer league with all the heavy hitters are back up there, and
it's a pretty decent park. I like it.
It's a great park. It has some weird history. You know, there's been some bad things going on. up there,
and back in the day.
And a couple of years ago, there was an effort to, you know, that kind of I think delayed this because there was someone who wanted to name it. We won't get into that.
Rename it.
Yeah, well, part of it for a situation that was just horrendous, you know.
Yeah. Sometimes good ideas need to be like just slept on a little bit because
so
sit back for a little bit.
They're going to keep the name the same, and they're going to renovate it. It's already started.
Who is Ronan?
I don't know. I think okay. So Ronan was. I remember he was like the person who started the church down the street, St. Peter's Church.
Father Peter Ronan. He was a highly regarded pastor of the nearby Peter Romans Catholic Church on Bowden Street during the 19th century.
He was, yeah. He started.
Is that the big church?
He was really like into like youth, like before like. You know, we're talking the 1800s, before anyone cared about the youth. You know, they put them in factories working, sewing buttons and stuff.
Yeah.
He kind of like created programs and stuff for them. He was well known for that, and he was very popular.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they named the park after him.
Good, and he deserves that. Mayor Wu responded last week with sweeping changes in response to the bicycle crash death of city transportation planner Louisa Gagg in Mission Hill on July 9th. Her death was deeply personal to Wu. We saw her, clips of her out there crying and things because they worked together closely, I think. Meanwhile, Wu's letter revealed, so she wrote a letter, I guess. Her letter revealed pivots like stressing enforcement at key areas, maybe like Happy Supermarket.
Maybe.
Yeah. And catching up on major backlog of street paving projects, as well as changing the way they do community processes and not just checking a box. So they're repaving Blue Hill Ave from like Quincy Street up to like Grove Hall right now.
Finally.
Yeah, and it's a mess to drive through. Cars were coming over into the other lanes and all kinds of stuff because all the things are raised over there. Yeah. So what's going on with the street planning and what's going to happen?
I gotta pause you there because just that we're repaving.
Yeah.
We're not doing anything but repaving the road, and that's already causing misery and strife.
Yeah.
Imagine when they have to dig up the ground to open it up to place more things there and shelters and things and paint crossways and walkways. Oh my God.
Center lane buses.
It's giving foolishness, like I don't like it. So what's happening?
Yeah.
I think they're changing. They're changing and going back.
Yeah.
I mean, the person that she's put in charge used to be the chief of streets, Chris Osgood. He was there when Marty Walsh was the mayor for a short time when she was the mayor, but she replaced him with the guy Yasha, who's gone. And I think that now they're maybe pivoting back and saying, some of the things that were going on before maybe weren't so bad.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to do a little you know, like nuts and bolts stuff. Like the letter admitted that they had pretty much not been paving streets, and I think anyone who drives or even rides a bike trying to get through some of these places can understand. I have one in my neighborhood, Park Street, which is just like a nightmare. I don't even drive it anymore because it destroyed my car. So I think they're going to start doing paving. They already started last year doing more than they have. Enforcement. Now that's a double-edged sword because now you hear, you know, they say they're going to do this, like maybe Happy Supermarket, some of these simple things, make people follow the rules. But you hear stories yesterday of people getting tickets downtown for being 6 inches into the bike lane. You know.
That's foolish. So there's a meeting on September 10th.
Yeah, I mean the bigger story is that they're going to restart the Blue Hill Avenue corridor planning.
Yeah.
They have some new designs.
Maybe
I'm using that. We don't know yet, but there's new designs that they're going to unveil at Morningstar Baptist Church.
But this doesn't sound, for me, this doesn't feel, this sounds like it's going to be worse. Because,
really?
You know,
what we read the other day, so
because
we read
now
the article from the Reporter and about the changes that they're looking at this week.
But they're also taking into consideration that the young lady did just pass. So now they're talking about bike lanes on both sides and thing.
Well, no, not bike lanes on both sides. But they're going to put the bike lane on one side and it's going to be back and forth on one side of the street.
Physical barrier.
And it'll be back and forth.
One side, 2 lanes of bike.
2 lanes, one to go forward, one to come backwards. They're gonna do. You stepped out of the room when we were talking about this on Monday. The plans. When I was reading it, it didn't sound worse to me. It sounded like it might be a little better than what they had planning. Because, like I said, when I was down Columbus Ave the other day and looking at Columbus Ave from like the light by McDonald's and looking at like this is what they want to do to Blue Hill Ave, didn't feel good. So then when we read these revised plans or ideas that they were having, it sounded like they were trying to do a little better. They're going to do more plant trees. They're going to do more crosswalks or something like that.
But that's what we've asked for since the beginning is more of those things, more of safety measures, beautification, environmental things, shelters and stuff for the buses. I feel like that's always been something that the community has been very loud and proud about. What I have heard overall is the problem lies in that one phrase, center running bus lane. And that's when people start to fall apart because it's like, why can't we work on all of these other things before you guys decide that this is how we should work on it? I don't understand.
I mean, all those other things could have been done by now.
Yeah, exactly. Like we're sitting here fighting over all these things. Fix those things and see what happens. So by the time it's time for us to have this conversation about the center running bus lane, we've already done all the things and said, well, we've done all the things that you guys asked us to do and it's still not working. So now we're going to do this instead of let's just do everything at the same time and see. And then the process of elimination from there.
There's a lot of like choices where it's like either you take everything or you get nothing.
Yeah. Why is that the way the world is going these days?
And I don't agree with that. I don't like that. Like this is it.
Yeah. That's all I got.
This is your choice.
Yeah.
That's it.
And it's not really one, but this is it.
Take what we're saying or live the way it is.
I'm trying to find the exact article that we read the other day because it did give some detail.
We're kind of stuck on time, so we can probably go to
okay. Well, I think we were supposed to. I don't think that's happening. I lost it. Sorry, lost the show notes. There we go. There's a new mural at McGonagall's Pub, and it makes you want a Guinness. I saw that. That's really nice. The Neponset Pub commissioned Jenna Lenore Wells to paint a 19 by 39 foot mural of a seaside scene with a Dorchester vibe, including the gas tank. It's very cute. Boston Light and the city skyline on the side of their building. The mural is already generating a lot of talk from those passing by, and perhaps they're also stopping for a Guinness. Now, did Guinness sponsor this?
No, I don't think so.
Whoa,
but they should have.
I wonder why they put it there. Why they made that?
Because it's a pub.
Well, it's an Irish pub, and they are certified purveyor of Guinness the right way.
I definitely tried to get a little bit,
Guinness,
a little bit of marketing budget off of
that. It's a huge mural.
It is.
Guinness is Irish, right?
It's very
much is.
McGonagall's. McGonagall's. Yeah, McGonagall's Pub.
This is where the
used to be Dorset Hall.
Yeah, Dorset Hall. Yeah. Okay. Have you been? Have you guys patronized it? Is it good?
Very nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
There's 2 spots. There's the upper spot, which is the bar.
Yeah.
It's a little loud
Yeah.
sometimes for
And
my
the-
taste.
yeah.
And then there's the lower, like, dining room area.
You know, I never went to the downstairs part.
I've been to the downstairs part in Dorset.
Oh.
Yeah, it is a whole other location.
Yeah.
Because that is big down there.
It's huge.
huge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big
It
space.
used to be a party rental. You remember that?
No.
Boston Party Rental. I used to,
Oh yeah.
I
Boston
rented
Party.
popcorn machines and
Wow.
that is
tables and chairs.
funny.
Oh
So
my
they revamped
gosh.
that a lot then.
Yeah.
The Ramsey Toy VFW post is the first all-black VFW post in the state, if not the nation. Its historic nature has not matched the activity at the post for the last several years, but there is a revival in town. The longtime Ladies Auxiliary President Marie Carrington has cultivated some young leaders who recently took over the helm. Where is this?
Woodrow Ave.
Really?
Woodrow, yeah.
Before Woodrow.
Right by the train tracks.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's-
Who recently took over the helm? Most of the ties to the old post on Woodrow Ave.
It's a 3-family store.
Yes.
It's just
Oh,
a 3-family.
okay.
It looks like it's
It's
been
a
broken down
yeah.
for a long time.
Okay. All right. I think I know where you're talking
Got a
about.
big parking lot and a backyard, a side yard, backyard.
Yeah. Oh, wow. They've announced a gala in the Syrian Temple on Norfolk Street on September 26th to support the revived efforts. And make sure you were there. You plan to attend?
If I can, yeah, that's like in between my anniversary and a birthday in our family, so we'll see.
Wow. So,
I hope
they're,
so.
what are they planning? They're going to revamp that location.
Yeah, well, they're just bringing this. This used to be a real like
I see
mover
it.
and shaker in the neighborhood. You know,
Yeah.
they did a lot of community service. There used to be a lot more veterans. You know, from World War II.
Yeah, a lot of their veterans are dying out.
It's
Yeah,
true. So
yeah.
that's kind of one of the problems. And in their absence, there's still a few. The Ladies Auxiliary kind of took over. So the Ladies Auxiliary is usually just like, you know, the women, the wives, aunts, uncles, whatever. Or not uncles, but aunts. And and
Maybe
they have-
uncles, yeah.
Yeah, they have their own organizations. Let's not go there. So they, you know, and they brought in a new group of young leaders, young women, younger women. And they're really going to try to get back to the community service, also advocating for the veterans that are still
Man,
around.
I think that building might need to be.
The building needs some work. There used to be like jazz in there Sunday nights.
I think that building
it
might
was
need to be
really nice.
Taken down.
It's got good bones. I
It
can
got
tell
good
you.
bones?
I've been
Does it
inside.
have good
It's-
bones?
All right.
Okay.
It was made in. It's got a bar in it. It's got a hall. You know,
Wow,
it's
really?
interesting.
Wow.
It's a cozy spot. Units upstairs, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean it does need some TLC.
Yeah.
But
Oh, this is it right here.
Mucho,
Yeah.
mucho, mucho,
Oh,
mucho.
wow.
right there, yep.
Mucho, mucho.
I mean, that's historic. Ramsey, Captain David Ramsey, was one of the few
who's that?
African Americans who went to West Point. He was a pilot in Vietnam. He was shot down.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's a house.
It's a house.
It's a house.
I mean, the history of it is one of the auxiliaries' brothers owned it, and he was going to knock it down. They're like, "Can we make it our hall?"
Oh,
Wow.
All right, give it a shot.
So they used that?
Yeah, they use it still.
It's still now?
Yeah, I mean, in the back, they've done some really nice work on the side and the back, and they hang out in the back sometimes.
Yeah, I
and
mean, it seems like it's a nice piece of land.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
nice.
But
it is.
Yeah, the house.
It is. It needs some work.
Yeah.
You know, it's tough to run a nonprofit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Barbara Doolin is going to be the focus of a fundraiser at the Kroc Center this Saturday, August 8th, for her work as a mentor and teacher for entrepreneurship to teens in the city. The Grove Hall native left school at 16 to raise her siblings, only to pivot in getting her GED and then a degree from UMass Boston and a master's from Cambridge College. I saw so much hope happening during that time. I saw how black businesses could not thrive in the community, and a lot of it was because of lack of education and knowledge of the system. Who is Barbara Doolin? Tell us more about her.
Barbara Doolin, she's a Grove Hall native. She now lives, she's older, so she lives in the Keystone Apartments, which is down by the highway.
Yeah, very.
Yeah. So she's, mom. Says mom of 3, grandmother of 10, and a great grandmother of 14.
Wow.
So a lot of life experience, but she's also has a mind for business, probably just naturally.
Yeah.
And so she founded, a nonprofit to kind of help businesses along and consult them. Now, what her main thing since 2014 was this thing called Business Not As Usual Entrepreneur Institute.
Okay.
Where she takes young adults from the neighborhoods, particularly from Madison Park. And if they have a shine to like be business people,
Yeah.
kind of have a natural mind for it.
That.
Yeah, so she
Yeah.
does that, and the Kroc Center has been a partner of hers for a long time. She's going to start. She's going to have a fundraiser. They're going to do something for her and try to help her along with her efforts.
Good,
She reaches young people really. He does a good job of it.
I would love to talk to her.
Yeah,
yeah. I'll reach out. Well, I'll reach out to you and then reach out to her.
So 2 days ago, I think there was that shooting right there on Blue Hill Ave at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh, yeah.
It was a guy fixing his scooter. Somebody came up on a scooter. He shot
We have
at
an
him.
arrest.
Yeah, and we have an arrest. So public safety has been a real concern this summer.
Good, yeah.
There seems to be no rhyme or reason for the shootings and homicides that occurred. The broad daylight shooting on Blue Hill Ave at 10 a.m. Wednesday has shocked the city once again. Earlier Thursday morning, Boston police arrested Billy Tien Nguyen, 23 of Boston, and charged him with the murder. It's one in a series of troubling incidents. And Tristan, I have a clip in our regular show notes, the video right after the second story. So if you want to show that. He says that he just snapped.
He didn't know him?
I don't know, because they say that it was a targeted shooting. They said that this guy was looking for a stolen motorcycle, or was it a scooter? And he says that he just snapped and killed the guy.
him?
Yeah.
That's not a sufficient defense, I don't believe.
No.
Right. Yeah.
You
So
can't just snap.
We have a clip.
I'm looking for the
about
clip.
that.
I don't see the clip yet.
One of the
It
things
says
that'll be
video
interesting
23-year-old
is to see if
man
it
Someone
was
was.
said
Dorchester
that he
shooting.
turned himself in.
Yeah.
Video.
Yeah.
Seth,
Boston
Suffolk,
Blue,
and then video.
Seth.
You have the stories for today?
No. Oh, not today. No. I thought you was on. I have the Thursday story.
No, you didn't.
I don't have the stories for today.
Oh. Where you get that first clip from?
Look in the but yes, so he said he snapped.
He said he snapped, and that's what happened. There's no. He's 23 years old, and he's Asian.
That's young.
Sounds Vietnamese.
He sounds Vietnamese, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Man arrested in connection with deadly shooting in Dorchester.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, you gotta have.
Boy. Yeah. This one, not this one. The second one up there on here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here is the clip of this situation that is unfolding.
Tonight on the deadly shooting on Blue Hill Avenue in Dorchester, the suspect, 23-year-old Billy Tien Nguyen, was arraigned this afternoon. In court, prosecutors said that he went to that Blue Hill Avenue address yesterday looking for a stolen motorcycle. Well, the prosecutor said he later returned, exchanged words with Victor Aries Rivera, and then shot him twice. The suspect allegedly told police that he just snapped. New information tonight on the dead.
That's a
So
trap
that
house.
was his bike or what?
He stole his bike,
That's
maybe?
a trap house.
They said that. They said that there's been a lot of activity at that particular place.
Boston Housing Authority.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a trap
It's
house.
public housing.
Everybody know that.
Terrible.
My next, you just snapped. I'm still stuck on I just snapped. Like, okay, sorry.
I mean, did he have a legal gun? Was he like?
Like, what happened there? Like, you went looking for a bike. You got into an altercation with somebody else. Did you find out that was your bike? And he was like, no, I'm not gonna give it to you. And that's what happened, because that's not a snap.
And you heard he left and came back.
Oh, he left and came back
Yeah,
to kill
that's
him?
what they said in the story, that they got into an argument, he left and came back.
And then shot him?
Well, he was looking for it.
Yeah.
Left, came back, got into the argument, and then he shot the guy.
Oh, no, they call that second degree or premeditated, don't
Yeah.
they?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Janet said that he turned himself in. Is that true? Too many M's just for one.
He probably did because he had to. He
Yeah.
was going to go to jail. You going to jail regardless.
Yeah. That's really sad. I'm tired of hearing about shootings in this place, to be honest with you. It's every single day. Neponset was hit last Saturday. For those who don't know, for many years, advocates of the Neponset River have held a very lively festival off on Granite Ave on the shores of the river. While the river was once too dirty to even breathe around, now people at the festival come in droves to kayak on the river and enjoy the afternoon in the park, which was literally a dump in the 1980s.
Wow.
The celebration was a huge success this year with a great turnout on a sunny day. That sounds really nice.
It was awesome. Yeah, lots of people.
Are there pictures here in this?
I'm trying.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Of course, there's pictures by Seth. Here we go.
Seth, I don't have your stuff, too.
What you
I don't have your stuff.
what you have?
It's there in the thingies.
It's there. It's there.
In your emails.
Oh my gosh, this looks so cute.
Yeah, it's a fun day. They do it usually August 1st or whatever the Saturday is in 1st August.
Oh, she is adorable. Look at this little girl. But yeah, that looks like a good. You have it, Tristan?
No, I gotta.
Okay, look, I'm throwing it in the show notes right now.
Yeah, no, I always enjoy it. You can get out on the water. It's easy.
Yeah.
People love it. People wait in line.
Have you been
To
over
go
there
kayaking?
by the ponds and stuff?
Yeah.
So did you get in the kayaks? Would you do that? You do that?
I would, but the line was so long.
So where do you get into kayaks at?
They said they
have like a little launch area right
Malibu
there.
Beach?
No, this is way down by the highway, sort of like, trying to think where that's near, like very. I mean, it's the end of Boston. No, it's
by Quincy.
By
Milton.
the Pope John Paul Park.
Pope John Paul Park.
Okay. But that over there. Is it Pope John Paul?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I feel like I was giving extra names. Yeah. But yeah, so that looked really, really nice. That happened there.
Good day.
And then, of course, it's officially Crew Love Weekend.
Yeah.
And we, by officially, we mean that the city council and the mayor have named the second week of August Crew Love Weekend in Boston. We talked about this earlier too. A lot going on over there. It starts today, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Harambe Park in Franklin Field. 13th annual edition of the Top Notch Talent on display. This year, the neighborhood rivalry games celebrate their 10-year and a new format. So we talked about it's going to be like a bracket format going on this time. And then Sunday cultivates with the big game on Sunday.
Saturday is going to be the big neighborhood rivalry game, and
okay.
Everyone expects Dorchester to take.
Really? Well, I mean, I don't know, because Roxbury won the Hood Olympics.
They did.
So.
They did.
Well, it's all luck. I mean,
it's all luck.
The actual Crew Love tournament will be held mostly on Sunday, with members only trying to win 3 years in a row behind Dorchester duo LaRon Bennett and Keon Jones. This is going to be one to watch. I just hope that it's a safe time, a good safe time.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things is like the crowd there, the basketball, the people who come, there's zero problem. It's, Franklin Field, that Wales Street, Talbot Ave, all the things around it.
Yeah.
It's like you always see this. And this happens, I think, when the Caribbean Festival used to be there for Juve. It's like maybe not so much the people involved. It's,
right.
There's a crowd, and so people who want to make trouble come to the crowd.
Yeah,
exactly. I don't think they haven't had any problems there that I know of. I think they'll be fine.
Monday night, the whole B3 police station was in Harambe Park.
I know.
The whole
I don't know.
I was like, what is happening over here right now? The whole police force.
Night out.
National
Night out.
Oh, okay.
Which I got a beef with the city of Boston again. Okay. Because why y'all wasn't in front of Mary Hannon Park like you was before? Okay, for National Night Out. I want my National Night Out. Mary Hannon.
That's a nice park.
That's my park.
Mary Hannon is nice.
Got the nice walking.
Yeah.
I was looking around at the park yesterday when I was sitting in the park, and I was like, this
beautiful.
is really a nice park. And the families just walking around.
It wasn't like that growing up.
No. This was baseball.
Well, we had, and the baseball was fun. It used to be very crowded. And I mean,
it used to be very violent to our homes.
Yeah, the windshields and the windows used to get smashed out all the time. But it was a nice time there. But yesterday it was just so pretty, like the dogs and the families and elderly people were doing their walks. There were guys exercising. It just looked like such a nice place.
It's a nice spot. Today I was big shout out to my buddy who gave me a picker upper.
Oh, nice.
A picker upper. I didn't need it today because it was a big box of trash, and I just picked it up and put it at the trash can because the kids that come in there at night piss me off because they just leave their trash there, and I want to spank them.
Well, that's what I did yesterday when we were leaving the sprinklers. I had to clean up all the ice cream and popsicle sticks and all that. It was just like, it's such a nice place. Why do you have to do this?
Y'all gotta tell the kids to pick up this stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna have to start being like, people have to really get back into neighborhood activism and really just kind of cleaning up after themselves
and reminding the kids to pick up their stuff too. This is their stuff too.
Yeah,
kids are bad.
Kids are terrible.
Yeah, no, it's expectations. It's like an expectation thing. It's like, no, you're gonna pick that.
So Crew Love Weekend. Everybody stay safe, have fun, enjoy it.
Also, it is a Boston Honduran reunion.
Yes.
So this is all the Hondurans around the world will be in the city of Boston. Today is their official welcoming. Welcome to town.
I know. Is tonight the gala?
Tonight is the official. I know tonight is the welcoming.
The welcoming.
The gala is the end.
Where is the welcoming thing? Yeah, I saw that, and it's expected to be well attended because a lot of the things the events are sold out already. So it's going to be very interesting. So rep your flag, bring your flag. But anyhow, Seth, thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to having you here on the first Friday of every month, and we will see you next month. Oh, right after the election.
Oh, that's going to be a good one.
Yeah, that's a good show. So you guys stay tuned for that. We're going to take a quick break. This is Saucy and Friends and Seth on Spark FM.
We'll be back.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Igniting the airwaves, Spark FM.
Looking for bold flavor and good vibes? Come to Finn's Fusion, right at 1191 Blue Hill Avenue. We're bringing you the best of Caribbean cuisine with a touch of African flavors. From savory breakfast sandwiches to mouth-watering small bites, the famous steak and cheese on cocoa bread, and daily $6 lunch specials. Stop by, grab a plate, and taste the fusion everyone's talking about. That's Finn's Fusion, 1191 Blue Hill Avenue, where flavor meets culture.
Often I hear people talking about how high their electricity bills are. Massachusetts has programs that everyday homeowners pay for, but never look into. Have you ever considered why some homes have panels and others don't? If you have Eversource, National Grid, or Unitil for electricity, you are paying for your neighbors to get panels at no cost. The charges are on the bill. Why not get someone to pay for yours? This program also helps with re-roofing, tree cutting, and electrical upgrades. If you're tired of short-term solutions for a long-term problem, connect with Bakari to find out if your home meets the requirements to upgrade at no cost out of pocket. Save the planet, future-proof your family for power outages, and save tens of thousands of dollars on an otherwise lifelong bill. Mention Spark when you call or text SPARK to 617-833-8940 to get 2 months off your power bill covered if your home gets selected.
Boston.
Wake your waistline up to your favorite Saturday morning radio show. It's the Vibes Up 360 morning show with specialist and DJ Junior. Every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Hashtag Vibes Up 360.
Vibe 360 Radio Morning Show.
All hits, all day, and it's all yours.
You're listening to Spark FM. Online.
New England's spring and summer celebrations are amongst us. From proms, graduations, weddings, birthdays, cookouts, festivals, baby showers, and more. But let's be honest, nothing ruins an event faster than a bad DJ or a boring atmosphere. That's where Spark FM DJs and MCs come to save the day. Our professionally skilled, versatile team of entertainers specialize in curating unique, unforgettable experiences for all occasions. Private parties, corporate events, school celebrations, kid-friendly events, community festivals, and multi-genre music experiences for every crowd. Whether you need hosting, crowd engagement, or the perfect soundtrack, our DJs will keep you entertained start to finish. Book your Spark DJ today. Visit sparkfmonline.com. Submit an event inquiry form, and our team will contact you to customize the perfect package for your event. Spark FM Online, sparking the soundtrack to your celebration.
Hey there, Spark Nation. Spark FM is working to buy the block. We need our community's help to raising $100,000 to assist us with purchasing our Mattapan location we call home. This is bigger than a building. It's about securing the future where our community can continue to grow, create, and thrive together. Every donation, every share, every bit of support matters. Whether it's $10 or $1,000, you're helping build something lasting. Let's keep the momentum going. Donate now. GiveButter.com/sparktheculture. Amplify minority voices. Represent creatives. Train future leaders. Support local businesses. One community, one mission.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Did you know that you can now get a standard Massachusetts driver's license regardless of your immigration status? To get help with your application, a list of all required documents, and nearby appointment scheduling, visit mass.gov/WFMA. Your license is your way forward, so why not get started today? Register now at mass.gov/WFMA or call 857-368-WFMA.
Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387. The all-new Spark FM.
You're the baddest one.
Spark FM. You are now listening to Spark FM. Spark FM.
Come on, do it if you switch dog. That's what it means if you kill dog. Goose, how you get him with the 17 dog.
Spark
Oh,
FM.
yes, you kindly. Miss Jolie, know your mango sweet, so. Jolie, know your mango.
New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.
Spark FM. Yeah, it's that time. Keeping you informed on what's happening across the country. It's time for national news with Miss Hot Sauce. Miss Hot Sauce. Miss Hot Sauce. Informing the nation, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love all of these songs. They make, because they're my type, you know?
Nice
your
energy.
type of
Cool,
carrying
cool.
on.
Yes.
Stop screaming.
All right. National news. Everybody meet a no name.
Kitten.
It's
Kitten.
No, you got to put him in the thing. Right here. Not over here. Oh, my, look at it. Hi, kittens. Screaming. That's Tristan's new charge.
I just don't be afraid of kittens.
New chargy. And he's often here at the station hanging out with us as a part of the show. Okay, so let's get this going. So Mitch McConnell says he's been this is what Mitch McConnell says.
Mitch McConnell has said, yes.
I get that boy cat.
Yeah,
Mitch McConnell says in a text message, he's been discharged from rehab center after a long silence about his mystery illness. So he said that he's been discharged from the rehabilitation center that was in the hospital.
Yeah.
And now he has been discharged to go and continue recovering in his home.
He said.
Yeah.
He said it.
Or they said.
He said it, Tristan.
You heard him say it?
Tristan, nobody has heard Mitch McConnell say anything because he's dead.
Exactly.
Like, this is the problem that I'm having with America. We have gotten so far gone.
Yeah.
We have gotten so removed from reality and anything that makes sense that it's okay for this administration to parade Mitch McConnell around, or he's not being paraded anywhere. And pretending like he's alive.
Yeah.
I am low key. Hear me out here.
Yeah.
I low key think that he's alive, and that they're playing games with us.
What makes you think that he's alive?
Because Tony, why won't they show him to us?
You think he's dead?
He's gonna get a mysterious death when he goes home for recovery, right? And then he's gonna die at home because he shouldn't have been discharged because he was okay. Mitch McConnell looked dead when he was alive.
He did.
So
he was glitching when he was dying. We saw him dying in real time.
I'm pretty sure that was the clone that that Janet's always talking. I think that the clone that we were seeing right before he went inside the hospital was the actual clone, and that's why it kept glitching. I think Mitch McConnell's been dead for years now.
Yeah, I
for
think
years.
so too. I sorry to interrupt the national news. I just wanted to. There were 3 top stories yesterday that occurred that we that I just wanted to talk about from the local news. The mass mom convicted of killing her children gets a new trial as the court says the jury must
black
reconsider.
lady.
The black lady from Brockton.
Yep.
She had stabbed her 2 children. Remember, and then she'd put them in the bed so nicely.
Yeah,
after she stabbed
she said
them,
it was a voodoo ritual.
Voodoo ritual. So now she's getting a new trial. The same judge who is doing Lindsay Clancy's case is doing her case, and they said the judge didn't fairly disclose her full mental history. Yeah. So now they're going to give her a new trial.
Absolutely been. I mean,
evaluated because they gave her 2 consecutive life sentences. I think for first-degree murder.
Yep.
And there was no care around her mental health because. There are certain things that you hear and you're like, oh, they're cooked.
Yeah.
That's it. They're cooked. You can't kill your babies and place them back in the bed and call it a voodoo ritual and be okay.
Right. Yeah. You tapped.
Yeah.
And then yesterday, 4 people were hospitalized after a bus rolls over in Boston. So right in Mattapan, the bus just flipped over on its side.
Is this Harvard Street?
Yeah. Yeah.
I heard about this.
At least 4 people were injured and taken to the hospital after a school bus rolled over in Boston on Thursday afternoon. Boston police responded to the crash at the area of
school bus?
1000 Harvard Street shortly after 1 p.m. Look at the picture right there of the bus just on its side. Boston MS confirmed that the 4 people who were transported from the scene were all adults. There was no word of the extent of their injuries. It was not immediately clear what caused the crash. Video from the scene showed investigators photographing the bus. The rear door and the roof hatch of the bus could be seen propped open. The neighbors like Mike Sweeney Morrison were some of the first to rush over to the bus. I heard a loud bang. It was almost like a slamming sound. Another neighbor added, ambulances were here, fire trucks were here, people were on the ground. Neighbors shared video captured on their phones with Boston 25 that showed the dramatic moments after the crash. They said that people were pretty shaken up. They took them out. All of them had to leave on ambulances. They all had non-life-threatening injuries, but they did have, on the boards with the.
And this is over there on the. This is over there by the cemetery side.
By Cemetery Road, yep. And they said that this is a dangerous intersection. They said that there's always accidents here. A lot of things going on here, and the bus looks like it just lost control, flipped over right onto its side.
Wow.
So that happened yesterday, and then updates in the Lindsay Clancy case. Yesterday they showed autopsy photos from the baby, and they talked a lot about the baby Callan and what was going on there, and she was seen visibly sobbing and upset during that interaction.
Yeah,
so
man.
That's those 3 quick local stories before we continue with the national news.
All right, thank you very much for those.
You're welcome.
All right, back to the national news, Miss Hot Sauce.
Yes, sir. I am back on the. Thank you for those stories, Miss Tony. I'm glad that you brought those back up.
You're welcome, Miss Hot Sauce, and thank you, Mr. Trissus, for
Mr.
Trissus. Thank you,
Mom. Oh yes, so that one. FAA. That you just did that one, eh?
Nope.
FAA orders inspection of hundreds of 737 MAX jets for cracks.
Yep.
Oh, I was like, for crack.
Yeah.
That's what they carrying and cracking nowadays. Yeah, if they got crack in it, throw it away and make a new one, please.
No. Well, yes, crack and cracks. Yes.
Whatever cracks it got in it, fix it, Jesus.
Yeah, but how many of them? 737
737.
These are Boeing.
Federal
Boeing's
Aviation.
been going through it.
Listen, Boeings need to start over little by.
Is there no other company?
They need to be like the Dread Line, like just start taking them off the road and taking them off and
Do
replacing
you call it
them.
the Dread Line?
No, I said the Red Line, but that's interesting.
I heard you.
What is Mattapan again?
No,
Blue
it's
Hill.
Blue Kill Ave.
Blue Kill Ave.
Yes.
Wow.
Blue Kill Ave.
Wow, I don't like
What that gonna do to my property damage, to my property value?
Now listen, I got to move. Got to get out of here. I can't be living on a Blue Kill Ave.
Murder Pen. What was it? Something Berry.
Drug Chester.
Drug Chester. Stab Berry. Was it Hoberry? Hoberry.
Hoberry. I think that's what it was.
That's before your time, ISIS.
ISIS.
The Federal Aviation Administration has she can't hear me, has ordered Samin.
Oh, where is she?
Just walk by. Boo. Yeah. The Federal Aviation Administration has ordered inspections of hundreds of Boeing 737 MAX jets for cracks in the body of the plane, warning that undetected damage could reduce the aircraft's structural integrity. The new airworthiness directive applies to an estimated 471 U.S. registered Boeing 737 MAX 8s, MAX 9s, and MAX 8-200 airplanes. Cracks were found on some planes in a structural reinforcement around the forward service door of the right side of the airplane next to the front gallery, the FAA said. Airlines must inspect the area on a schedule based on each airplane's usage and repair any cracking before returning an affected airplane to service.
Don't put me on no crack plane. That's crazy. Because what happens? What if it just blows the door off or something like that?
And we already got crazy people on there already trying to get the doors off already, so I don't trust it. I'm not going nowhere. I'm going somewhere.
I ain't going on no Boeing, I tell you that.
Yeah. How you gonna know if you're going on a Boeing?
Because it tell you.
It tells you.
I know, but what you gonna do?
I'm gonna tell them, put me on another plane.
Put me on a
But
different
do they
one.
have another brand? Is there another make, model, or
I'm sure,
color?
Yeah, sure.
All right, go ahead.
Put me on an Ingbo.
Yes. Oh, yes. Senator Mitch McConnell. Oh, that I already went through that.
Trump orders limits on birthright. Citizenship targets birth tourism.
Yeah. Yes. So he's saying that he's on this big thing that people born here, if they belong to an illegal, an illegal foreign terrorist enemy of America, basically an immigrant, then they shouldn't be given birthplace status. Even though the Supreme Court has already shot that down, he's signing 2 other executive orders in order to push it forward irregardless.
Trump not ready to die yet. Like
Girl, okay? He needs to be Mitch McConnell.
I mean, you know what's crazy is that, a lot of people are like, no, because if something happens to Trump, then, we're going to get J.D. Vance. And I almost feel like I'm willing to take my chances with J.D. Vance at this point.
I think if Trump dies, I think J.D. Vance will get his
No,
in order.
I don't think so.
No?
I think that J.D. Vance is an opportunist.
He is. He's absolutely an opportunist.
And I think that people hate J.D. Vance more than they hate Trump. Really? I think J.D. Vance was just he wasn't a serious pick. I think that's what the problem is. I don't think anybody wants to see J.D. Vance do anything. Yeah. He can't even answer a simple. He's an idiot.
Yes, he is.
Like he's more of, at least Trump has some
somewhat
personality and character.
No, not that.
Suave.
He has some I would say experience in the in being a celebrity at least, like it that I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say. I'm looking at this thing with Steven Spitface Miller. He looks like a Q-tip.
Yeah.
He looks like something that you give yourself a ring shot.
Like
why he always got to speak for Trump?
Exactly, because he wishes that he was actually Hitler. He's a messy little man. Look at his stupid mouth.
He's a commander.
Let's hear something.
Demander.
Birthright, citizenship, and birth tourism. As the president mentioned, the 14th Amendment was passed exclusively in the aftermath of the Civil War, so to ensure that the children of slaves would be citizens. It had no other meaning and purpose outside of that. And that's been clear, obviously, since the day that it was passed. You can go back and you can read the congressional debates. This is not something that's even seriously contested by anybody. The president is using his authority as commander-in-chief to sign first an executive order using the new ruling the Supreme Court issued to expand the definitions of people who are ineligible for birthright citizenship. That includes, for example, alien enemies of the United States, members of foreign terrorist organizations, and large categories of people who lobby and act on behalf of foreign governments. The second action that he's taking, which is especially historic, is for the first time ever in American history to ban birth tourism. So I want you to really let that sink in. This has been something that people have talked about not only for years,
Is Trump
but for
sleeping
decades.
right there next to him?
The idea that people come
woke
here
up.
pretending to be a tourist, pretending to be a visitor, saying they want to go to Disneyland, they want to go visit a monument or go to a national park, but the real reason they're here is to have a child, to make that child an automatic citizen, leave our country, and then have a U.S. citizen child. It gives them access under this broken system to welfare benefits, ultimately to the voting booth, and all the other rights and privileges that belong solely to
How did you
Americans.
get so
That
quickly
practice
over
of
there?
birth tourism
Voting
is,
rights.
as of the signing
What
of
is
this
it?
order,
Welfare?
hereby
From going to Disney
banned.
World. Damn.
And what that
From going
means
to
is
Disney
that
World.
no one
Turn
in the
him
world-
off, please, Jesus. The mother can. He just said going back home, and then they could apply for welfare, and they can vote. They gonna come back here to vote, even though they're not a citizen. The child is the citizen. Am I stupid? Ain't the child a citizen and not the mother? So if the child is a citizen and the mother's not a citizen, how the hell is the mother going to vote in our elections as not a citizen?
Well, that's what the voter fraud that these non-citizens have been doing. They've been voting in their children's name. I don't know.
Like, what the hell?
This is the foolishness.
This is what we're.
You're so cute.
This is what we're debating in 2026 as adult people.
You know, I was laying in my bed last night and I was saying to myself, there's racism in 2026.
For what?
Y'all are still going on with this?
Because nobody even cares about you guys like anymore. Leave us alone. If you are racist towards us, I don't understand why you feel like you have to tell us and or captive us.
And
just
the
leave
racism
us
is so
alone.
misplaced. The people who are like the most racist and so the loudest about it are racist in places where it has nothing to do with anything. You would be like, Rihanna was dancing at the carnival in Barbados. Oh, look at them black people out there dancing. And
The monkeys got on outfits.
The coconuts. Da 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 da. Like, what are you talking about? Where did you come from? Why is that? What's wrong with you? Anyhow,
one of our listeners, Juice, said, the Juiceaholic said, NSP, look up NSPM, and I looked it up. It says, refers to National Security Presidential Miranda, which are types of a presidential detective used by a U.S. president to direct national security policy and executive branch actions without requiring congressional approval.
Oh, so that's what he's doing with the birthplace citizenship stuff?
Birthright.
But that's crazy because the Supreme Court, which is the highest court in the land, said that you guys can't do that. So how is he doing that?
Child.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Thank you for that because I didn't know
Do
that.
some more research.
And I like the name the Juiceaholic, just to let you know.
Because that
cool.
sounds nice.
781.
That sounds
What area
refreshing.
you in, brother?
U.S. Senate panel votes to hold Fauci in contempt of Congress over COVID hearing.
Can y'all leave that 1,800-year-old man alone?
But under what grounds? Like, what do you want? They took his phone too, so they took his phone. They confiscated his government. They have access now to go into his government issued phone from when he was in the administration to go try to find some things to bring this man in contempt of court.
What are they gonna do? Are they gonna put him in jail?
They want to put him in jail. I think if he's found guilty of contempt of court, he gets up to 12 months in jail. So basically they're trying to, because he pled the fifth so many times, they're saying that he was in contempt of court, which I don't understand because Donald Trump, when he had, isn't that amendment right?
You can do that. You can plead the fifth.
You can plead the fifth.
That's not contempt.
Obviously.
I thought it was an amendment, right? That you can plead
If he
the
was in
fifth.
contempt, the judge would have said, I'm going to put you in contempt. You are
Ain't
in
it the
contempt.
Fifth Amendment? The one that says number 5?
Yeah.
Next to it,
Yeah,
it
you can
says
plead the
that.
fifth.
So
Fifth.
Donald Trump pled the fifth in his one of his hearings, one of the many hearings that he's had, over 400 times, and they weren't complaining or crying about no contempt of court or nothing like that. So I'm not trying to figure out. Is this a dent in my computer?
I don't know.
Yeah, pleading the fifth
is
is
a dent in
allowed
your-
because it is the Fifth Amendment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Plead the fifth. Fifth.
All right.
Fifth. Somebody made a AI video of Dr. Fauci using Dave Chappelle's voice talking about fifth,
Fifth.
F-I-F, fifth.
F-I-F. When he opened up the folder, it's like, let me see. I got a piece of paper. Oh, there it is. Fifth. So many numbers in the thing.
5.
Fifth.
Keeping it moving in the moving, FAA orders inspection of hundreds. Oh, we did that. Trump, child driver.
This one. This is, speaking of kids behaving badly.
Okay.
Can you look at that?
Child driver strikes woman walking a dog in a crosswalk, critically injuring her. Because it was 12, right?
No. Read on to see how old it was.
A young child was behind the wheel of a vehicle that struck a woman and a dog in a California crosswalk on Thursday, critically injuring her. Another young child was also in the vehicle at the time. Oh, hood rat thinks with my friends.
Look.
According to police, who said both juveniles were under the age of, guess? 10 years old.
But then look at their real age. As you read more, you will see the real age of how old they were.
The collision occurred around 9:30 a.m. I've read a little bit.
What?
At 9:30 a.m. in the morning, a family member told ABC San Francisco that the two children in the vehicle are brothers, ages 7 and 4.
Yeah, 7 and 4.
Where were they going?
In that car. Let's get right to KTVU's Henry Lee, who has been following the developments on this story throughout the day. He joins us now live from the Oakland Police Department headquarters with what we know. Henry?
Heather and Alex, these kids probably thought they'd take their mom's car out for a quick spin, but it all ended very badly. And now a woman who was out walking her dog is in the hospital with some serious injuries.
I feel like they were working together. One was gas and one was being the one that was steering.
An apparent joyride by two boys in their mom's Toyota Camry ended tragically when they crashed into a woman walking her dog. The boys, reportedly brothers, way too young and too short to be able to drive. Wow. The younger kid said to be about 5 years old.
Oh, 5, I would say, is probably here, and 10 was here.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like hip and middle torso.
Lavelle Shaw Marquise heard the crash, rushed outside, and saw the woman lying unresponsive on the ground at 35th and Mangles Avenues, just below 580.
It just seemed pretty lifeless to me, and I pray that she's okay, but it was bad. When she got hit, she flew in the air.
Oh, my
she flew in the air, basically, and landed exactly where she was.
Oh. Surveillance video obtained by KTVU shows the woman starting to cross the street at about 9:15 Thursday morning, and seconds later, the Toyota comes hurtling toward her, crashing into her on camera. Oakland Assistant Police Chief Casey Johnson says the only people in the car, 2 kids.
It appeared that there was 2 young juveniles under the age of 10 years old driving a white vehicle northbound on 35th Avenue.
You can see on the video the Toyota sideswiping another car before crashing into the woman. She was taken to Highland Hospital in Oakland and was reported to be in critical condition.
Wow.
The woman's dog ran off but was later found. The force of the collision was so strong the airbags deployed and knocked the boys into the back seat.
Wow.
They were taken to UCSF Benioff Children's Hospital, Oakland. Witnesses say the boys' family walked up the street to the crash site.
The parents of the juveniles have been identified and are cooperating with this investigation as well.
These parents need to be held responsible, and that was my main concern. These parents need to be held responsible. This is ridiculous.
They said the parents were in the house sleeping.
Now, the Oakland police investigation is ongoing. No determination as to whether those parents could be found criminally or at least civilly liable.
At least civilly.
Yeah.
They got to pay for that shorty's hospital bills.
Yeah.
I mean, and how do a 7 and a 4 years old get into the car and start going?
Yep, they said, and you heard what they said, that when the airbags popped out,
it popped them in the back.
It threw them into the back seat. That's crazy. That
guy was speeding too.
Did you see how fast that
guy was going?
That woman is she's lucky to be alive.
Yeah, she is.
Because that's crazy.
To be going up on rocks too,
yeah,
flying in the air, god damn.
Yeah.
Bless her heart.
Wow, for real.
7 and 4.
7 and 4. A man wears Grim Reaper outfit outside of a hospital rooftop. Mm-hmm. People have lost their goddamn minds.
And then what he was doing, he was staring down at the patients and stuff.
A man dressed in a Grim Reaper costume climbed onto the roof of a Welsh hospital and stared at patients below.
Yeah.
He stood on the rooftop of the hospital for 50 minutes before police and firefighters brought him down. The photo is currently circulating on Facebook. He was arrested and later pleaded guilty to causing a nuisance or disturbance at NHS premises. The June 6th incident, captured in a photograph showing the costumed figure silhouetted against the sky, has since circulated widely. Gillespie received a 200-pound fine and was ordered to pay additional costs. What do you think is the problem with people?
Right, because when they asked him why he did it, what did he say? He was like, I don't know.
It was boring.
I don't know.
Because imagine you being in the hospital and you fighting a disease or an illness, and you look out your window and see the Grim Reaper staring at you.
Yeah.
That's hysteria.
Imagine you telling your doctor, I'm gonna die today.
Yes, I've been visited by the Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper's in my window.
Child.
The doctor's like, oh, you're not gonna die today. He's
Psyche
looking at me.
Val. Psyche Val. Hey, get Psych on the phone.
Yeah.
This one's lost.
Terrible. He was up there for 50 minutes.
50 minutes. The British sense of humor raising a giggle. I don't know what y'all say. Let me see. I don't know. I don't want to get into that because that's just mean.
Yeah.
So that's in
mean.
Wales. That's in London.
Yeah.
Authorities investigate after 29-year-old Mississippi woman found hanging from a tree. Thank you for putting this in here because y'all got to get for effing real in America.
Yeah. Mississippi is not a place for blacks. Y'all
It
need to
is
come out
not a
of
place for blacks. And all of that little boy, is it Mississippi where the little Nolan Wells died?
Yeah.
All of them black men down there that's sitting there talking about, oh, we don't have no races and you can't talk about Mississippi because it's grown and it's not so bad as it is. Mississippi is Mississippi.
Mississippi is.
Mississippi is Mississippi.
Yeah.
Mississippi community is demanding answers after a 29-year-old woman was found dead hanging from a tree besides what authorities say was a vacant home in Jacksonville, according to the news. The victim has been identified as Tasia Fortune. Her body was discovered Monday in the backyard of a property on the 500 block of Road of Remembrance.
Remembrance.
All right. All right. Jackson City Councilman Kenneth Stokes says he's asking federal officials to step in. Stokes revealed that he sent a letter to the U.S. Attorney's Office requesting assistance to help ensure whoever is responsible is identified and prosecuted. We sent a letter to the U.S. Authorities Office asking for help to make sure we catch and convict the person or persons involved with hanging a young lady in Jackson. Stokes also emphasized that regardless of whether investigators determined there was a racial motive, Mississippi's history of lynching makes the circumstances especially disturbing and something the city leaders should publicly condemn. Authorities are continuing to investigate the case. Our thoughts are with the Fortune family. Because listen.
Why black people still live in Mississippi?
Let me tell you. Let me ask.
We need to put a PB, what is it, PBA?
PSA.
PSA. Black folks move, leave now.
So, but this is not even there have been several cases of black people being found on trees and them ruling it as a suicide.
Yep.
And that's the problem that we're having is that they're playing in our face, making you want to believe that black people that used to be called niggers and hung from a tree are now suiciding themselves and offing themselves on a tree.
On a tree.
Where do they do that at?
Child.
Somebody answer me right now.
These times that we're living in, I can't.
And then you guys want us to believe it's a suicide? I've shared a video once of this lady on her many acres of land with all of her trees, and she said the one thing that ain't gonna happen here is you ain't gonna find nobody hanging from a tree in my acres of land. That's not how it's gonna happen.
You can't even say that,
bruh.
The racism, we're going right back to where it was back in those days.
We are back.
And I always said, like, God knows why he put me to be born in the time that I was born in, because I wouldn't have been able to handle that. But we're going right back into that stuff, and it's really, really scary. It's a scary time. Scary time.
Let's see. Right into the entertainment
news.
Yeah, right into the entertainment.
It's time for
Michael 2 film aiming for late 2027. What is Michael 2?
You know,
Michael
part
Jackson.
This is part 2 to the movie.
Oh, so the Michael Jackson movie is a 2-part.
Yeah. Remember they stopped. They didn't go all the way into. Probably went into.
They stopped it.
Bad album.
At his teenager.
Yeah, they stopped it before they got to all the bad stuff that was happening.
Okay,
so
okay.
Part 2 is gonna address some of those things.
So when is this set? Oh, early 2027 or early 20. Why y'all didn't just do a continuation and then just cut it in half? Just film the whole goddamn thing at the same time.
They wanted to see how the first one was going to do first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that make a little sense there. And then with the overwhelming demand, they were like, "Oh, give us the next one."
Yeah. Has anyone seen it here?
No. You?
I want to see it. I haven't seen it quite yet, but I want to see it.
What, the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's okay. But I mean, there's a lot of things that are missing, obviously.
I don't know why I wasn't enthused just to see it.
Me either.
That was very good, though.
Trump should have left him in jail. Internet reacts as ASAP Rocky says he definitely wants to run for Congress, and he should.
The racist comments on that article were overwhelming.
But this is what I don't understand. He didn't get pardoned.
No,
he didn't.
He just got off his case.
So why are they saying Trump?
Exactly.
Because because they don't know the difference between ASAP Rocky and Kodak Black.
Yep.
Stop
Exactly.
it.
Yep.
What's wrong with you? They all the same.
Yeah.
Erica Raven asked for prayers while revealing she and NLE Choppa are no longer engaged. I did the best and I gave as much love as I could.
I gave my best, but I guess my best wasn't good.
Ain't NLE Choppa the one with 22 kids at the age of 21?
No. You got one kid.
Who's this with?
This is a young boy that he be
NBA young boy is the one with all the children.
This is one from Baddies though, right? This is one of the girls from Baddies?
No.
Yeah, she's a fighter. Huh? She's this little girl here, Erica Raven. She's one of these TV personalities.
She's not in Baddies though.
Well, it's Baddies or Erica's or Jocelyn's Cabaret. One of them fighting shits. I mean stuff.
And she was engaged.
She was engaged to NLE Chopper, and then all of a sudden, then they not engaged because she tried her hardest. See, Tristan? Baddies gone wild. What network? See, that's her.
The Jamaica, the Africa one?
No, she's a little light-skinned one. She had hands.
She's a cast member on the first season. Okay, from the first season.
And then she stopped because she used to be tearing people up, and then she grew to maturity.
I've never watched one episode of Baddies.
The only time I watch
I used to like it, but then when they went to Jamaica, it was just too violent. I'm like, okay.
I only watch it when I'm getting my nails done.
It's embarrassing.
Oh wow!
That's
how we bond.
What do you call it? It is a of mind. It is a
mind F.
It is a something of mind. A bad
frame of mind.
No, it's a pleasure.
I
get pleasure from it, but it's like it's bad pleasure.
Guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure. There we go.
Yes.
I
don't know.
Let me see. Live action Jetsons movie confirmed with the perfect comedic icon in the starring role. Who's that? Ooh, I can't wait.
Will Ferrell.
I hope so. I hope so.
Right?
Let me go into. Let me see. And much occasions, the next few, yet this trend sequels, blah, blah, blah. Jim Carrey.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. That's going to be good.
I like that, too. I like Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Will Ferrell. Yeah. Yes.
While it gives audience very little to go off beyond the fact that the movie will come at some time after 2027. Carrey is a beloved comedian. Who's going to be his girlfriend, his wife?
Judy Jackson.
Yeah.
Is Judy the wife or the daughter? And Elroy. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I want to see a live action Jetsons movie.
That'd be dope.
You think so?
That'd be set in the future and stuff. Yeah, that'd be real dope. But Jim Carrey, hell yeah.
We'll see.
I like it.
I wonder why they didn't tell me who else is going to be in this movie.
Soon come.
Carrey is beloved comedian because of the sitcom. We're still a bit off from 2060. It's crazy. That's funny because that was in 2060 that the Jetsons was casted in.
That's tomorrow.
It don't seem. Based on that, the new movie may need to bump the setting much further into the future, which would in turn presumably change the backdrop, aesthetics, and even tone of the original show. Yeah, so it doesn't tell me who else is going to be in it, but yeah.
I like that. Looking forward to
That's good.
Cool.
That's cute. I like Jim Carrey too. It's gonna be funny. Common admits he had no love for George W. Bush until he saw how Michelle Obama treated him. And
Michelle Obama and George W. Bush are like best
they're
friends.
besties, right? Yeah. And I don't really care about how Common feels about that.
Me either. I must have been asleep when I put that story in because I don't care about it.
Martin spinoff, The Varnell Hill Show, gets premiere day on Paramount. First look images of Tommy Davidson and Martin Lawrence.
Who is Varnell Hill?
Varnell Hill. Remember the host from the Martin show? He was right. Remember? Remember? Yes. So Martin had a radio show.
Yeah. Yep.
And Varnell Hill was one of the
He was
guests.
the executive. Was he the
old man?
No, he was an artist. He was an artist that Martin interviewed, and he upstaged Martin on his show. And Martin didn't like that too much, so now he has his own show.
Oh. And it's Tommy Davidson?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Varnell Hill. He was the original Varnell Hill.
Wow.
Good
Tommy
for
Davidson's
him.
got to be old, right?
Yeah.
But Tommy Davidson still looked the same.
Yeah, he's one of those
Look
people
the
that
same.
don't age. You know, Tommy Davidson was one of the first celebrities that I interviewed on the radio.
I saw Tommy Davidson when they used to do the Comedy Connection down in Faneuil Hall on Sundays.
Wow,
that's dope.
And
you interviewed him where?
At Hot 97 on the phone with Toya Tiffany.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That was cool. No, he was in the studio.
Oh.
Yes. He
gotta
was
get
in
him
the
up here.
studio.
You guys-
We got to start tapping into these comedians more often
Oh, I
because they
think-
must be some fun interviews.
My God.
And Miss North Carolina USA stripped of title as pageant bosses condemn racism, homophobia, and transphobia.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's what she is.
Yeah,
I thought she's supposed to be about world peace, and she's over here being a whole
She was
bigot.
wildin'. Yeah.
Brittany Boltonhouse has been dethroned just weeks after being crowned Miss North Carolina. Miss USA organization chairman and CEO Tom Brodeur announced Wednesday that Boltonhouse, 27, was stripped of her title after what he described as conduct that violated the organization's standard, discovered in a thoroughly review of recently surfaced information. Although Brodeur did not specify the conduct, he said the pageant does not tolerate racism, homophobia, transphobia, nor language that strips any person of their dignity, whoever they are. This is not a policy written for a press release. It is a floor of what it means to represent this brand. A title here isn't a trinket. It is a position of trust extended by our organization and accepted by women who agree to carry a standard in public. He continued, when that standard is broken, the title cannot continue as though nothing happened. What was brought to us was not a single moment. It reflected conduct over an extended period of time. That is why this outcome has reached, and I stand behind it without qualification. He added, adding that we acted as soon as this reached us, and that's how it should go.
Absolutely.
You have to you have to be accountable for your terrible decision making. Immediately.
Doesn't Trump have a lot to do with those Miss Universe programs?
Not
I think
anymore.
that's Miss America.
Miss America. But after he started sneaking into their dressing room and became president and stuff
And
like
grabbing
that.
him in the pool.
And grabbing him in the tune and kissing him in the mouth just because they was beautiful and he felt like it.
Yeah.
He's no longer there, I guess.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Okay.
You can't be going around saying stuff like that.
Yeah, you just can't be doing that. It's not okay.
Grabbing
It's not
people in the
okay.
rim.
Hey, when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy.
Can you believe that the president of the United States of America said that?
Didn't say that.
He said it so
He didn't even say hoo-ha or noot-noot or nothing like that.
No.
That man said by the poop, boomsy. By the pussy. By the pussy. And that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because that is the 45th and the 47th president of the
47th.
United States. Y'all really know how to pick them.
I mean,
This is why can't nobody find no man in America, because we can't be trusted. I don't know how that related, but
me either.
whatever. It is what it is.
I'll go with it.
Thank you. Y'all allow it.
Sure.
Anyways, people, we got a lot of things coming up. Back to the announcements before we head off the show. Spark Teen Nights tonight, 7 to 10. We will be watching a movie. We have not decided on a movie yet because we're trying to figure out the movie. Champion Island is this Sunday on Spectacle Island. Thank God for Caribbean women. It's going to be very sexy and very adult-like.
I'm going to that.
We got Bingo and Mingo Wednesday, August 19th. So in 2 weeks, we head back to the bingo table. We want you guys to
We
come.
might have to do a little soca version.
Ooh,
Let's do that.
a little soca bingo. Okay.
I like
Kitty's
it.
Carnival is this month on August 22nd. That is Saturday, August 22nd. 22nd in about 2 weeks. And then Pan in the Plaza follows that on August 25th.
What days are these things?
So Kitty's is Saturday. Pan in the Plaza is Wednesday. Soca Therapy.
The 25th is a Tuesday, though.
So this is the 26th.
Okay, the 26th.
The 26th. And then we have, right after that is Marshall Montano. So he's the 26th. And then this is the 27th. So Pan on the Plaza, Marshall Montano the next day. And then the next day is Soca Therapy with Nyla Blackman and all of those.
Soca Therapy's on Friday.
Yeah. So let me just move this. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And that is what we're at, people. This is all the things that we have going on.
And today is the first day of the Boston Honduran reunion.
Yeah.
First part is going to be down all white welcoming party going down at the Dedham Holiday Inn. Tomorrow is the big gala, and then Sunday is our family reunion picnic. What do you call it? We ain't supposed to say picnic no more. Eat out.
But we
barbecue.
You can say
barbecue.
You can say barbecue.
Barbecue. I like
barbecue.
that. That's a black
We just call
barbecue.
it picnic.
There's a picnic.
Anyhow, you guys have fun this weekend. Whatever you do, be responsible, stay safe, watch yourself, guard your grill, and protect your neck.
Yes, all of that.
Yeah. Most importantly, protect your neck.
Protect your neck. All right, bye, y'all.
Hey.
Bye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
The only thing that does matter is great music, and you will find it here.
The all-new Spark FM.
Spark FM is more than a radio station. It is Boston's home for culture. We see you because we are of our home. Invest in us and believe in us. Keep Spark FM in the community.